Hello everyone, we're back again with our story time Fable Nooks. Today's story is a traditional Middle Eastern story titled The Tale of the Bull and the Donkey. Once upon a time, there was a special merchant. This merchant could understand the language of animals. This skill helped him know what his animals were talking about. So on the farm, he had a hard-working bull and a smart donkey. The bull plowed the fields and the donkey carried goods to the market. One day, while the bull and the donkey was eating in the garden, they started talking. The bull, tired from a long day of work, sighed and said, "Oh, you have an easy life, my friend. You only carry light loads, but I work hard all day in the fields. My food is the same as yours, and my stable smells bad." The donkey felt sorry for the bull and replied, "Well, you're right. You work harder than I do. But why don't you pretend to be sick? When the farmer comes to take you to the fields, just lie down and don't get up. Make noises as if you are in pain, and he will think you are too sick to work. So you can rest for a few days. Okay, try it." The bull thanked the donkey for the advice and decided to try the plan. The merchant, who was nearby, heard their entire conversation. He hid behind a big tree to listen. He understood their plan and decided to teach them a lesson. So the next morning, when the farmer came to take the bull to the fields, the bull lay down on the ground, making noises and pretending to be very sick. The farmer was worried and said, "Oh no, my poor bull is sick. He cannot work today. He needs to rest." So the farmer went to the merchant and explained the situation. "Sir," he said, "the bull is very sick and cannot work today. What should I do?" The merchant, knowing what was happening, replied, "Okay, take the donkey instead. Let the donkey work with the plow in the fields today." The farmer was surprised. Well, but he did as he was told to. So he went to the donkey and said, "Since the bull is sick, you must go to the fields with me and plow today." The donkey was unhappy, but he had no choice. So he spent the whole day working hard under the hot sun, plowing the fields. That evening, the donkey returned home very tired. The bull, feeling much better after a day of rest, greeted the donkey cheerfully. "How was your day, my friend?" asked the bull. The donkey, tired and sore, replied, "It was terrible. I had to work very hard, and now I'm very tired. The farmer wasn't happy with my work, but he was very angry with me anyway. He even said to me that he might sell you to the butcher if you pretend to be sick again. You should not pretend anymore, you know." Ooh. The bull felt sorry for the donkey and decided to return to work the very next day. he realized that it was better to do his share of work rather than avoid it. The merchant, who had heard this conversation too, smiled to himself and thought that the donkey had learned his lesson. So the next morning, the bull got up early and went to the field with the farmer. The donkey went back to his usual job of carrying goods to the market. From that day on, the bull and the donkey continued to live on the farm, each doing their part and helping the merchant and the farmer. They remained friends and never tried to trick the master again. This is so fun. So fun, like my granddaughter would say. Isn't that a good lesson? I think it is. Each of us, let me say this, each of us is fearfully and wonderfully made, endowed by God with unique gifts, unique abilities and purposes. These talents are meant to fulfill the plan for our lives. The merchant, the donkey, and the bull illustrate the diversity of God-given roles: discernment and leadership, intelligence tempered with experience, and diligent humility. Each has value in contributing to the greater good. Straying from our God-given calling can lead to frustration. It can lead to burnout and can lead to unfulfilled potential. Just as a brilliant artist forced into corporate role may struggle, ignoring our true gifts can drain our energy and hinder our service to others. By prayerfully reflecting and self-awareness, we can discern our strengths and focus on areas God designed for us. Recognizing the unique gifts of others fosters collaboration. It fosters harmony and mutual support. And when we embrace our calling and work in alignment with God, we serve both Him and our communities more effectively. In essence, I would say, stay in your lane. This is about trusting God's plan, nurturing your gifts, and using them faithfully. Each role, whether creative, whether analytical or steadfast, has divine purpose. Embracing it brings fulfillment. It enriches those around us. And of course, most of all, it glorifies God Almighty. All right? Please like and subscribe. I'll prepare for next week for you, and I hope to see you too. Thank you and goodbye.